Hello, bienvenidos. I'm back with another vlog. I just got home right now. Actually, I went to go get my nails fixed. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know what happened there. That's kind of how they look. My pinky's still a little bit crooked. Even the way they were before, they weren't super bad, but my cuticles were looking a little rough, so I just had her clean those up. I like got so lucky because nail salons are back to being closed again, which is, I don't know, you guys, that's a whole nother story. We're basically back to phase 1 of this whole self-isolating COVID situation, which is frustrating, but like, what can we do? You know, it's kind of one of those things that's in our control, but it's out of our control at the same time. But I didn't come on here to talk about that, okay? This is supposed to be a place of zen and escape, right? Even though that's real life. But yeah, got my nails done. I'm home. It's already like afternoon-ish. It's 3:42. But I pretty much want to show you guys the stuff that I bought at Ulta. I also asked on my Instagram story what I should get from Ulta because I was shopping online there the other day, and I have some recommendations from you guys in there, so I'm going to do a mini haul. I didn't get a whole lot, but I do want to show you guys what I did get. And then I'm organizing my spices. I'm just trying to keep myself busy really, and I'm going to do some organizing of that. Our cabinets are pretty slim. Let me kind of show you. I'm going to eat and then I'm going to do the haul, but let me show you my cabinets. It's a little all over the place. I need to like clean it in here. I also want to put maybe like a layer of, what do you call it? You guys know what I'm talking about. The thing you put underneath so it doesn't get messed up and so it looks a lot better. So I'm going to take everything out of the jars that they're in right now and put them in these jars. So I'm going to link this in my Amazon shop as well as in the description box in case you guys, you know, want to check it out. But it came with these stickers already made. And it has pretty common stuff on here. Garlic powder, it has lemon pepper. And then you have a second option where if you want to write it out yourself, you can do that too. And it comes with a pen, I'll show you right now. Where you can do it like this, where they're already typed out. I'll probably do either this one or these. And then in here you also get, look at how many jars it comes with. A lot. There you go. So it has a shaker lid and everything. It's the perfect size, not too big, not too small. And it comes with all of these. And then it has a marker, so you can use it for the black stickers, and a funnel. So it's super easy to transfer the spices from the current container to these. So comes with everything that you would need basically to organize your spices. Okay, I have my spices right there. I don't think I'm gonna do them on the ground. I just have the box here because I just took a photo for my thumbnail. I have my Ulta stuff. I actually bought some flowers at Trader Joe's. I haven't been there in a while. So I bought some flowers. I'm gonna make a little bouquet right now. This goes in the box. I just took it out for the photo. That goes right in there. So we'll do this first and then I'll do the haul. Hopefully you'll be able to see. So I got some baby's breath flowers, and I got some white, they're like not even white, they're like a baby pink cream kind of rose. You guys aren't gonna see my face, but I'm gonna show you what I'm doing down here. This vase, I want to say I got it at Walmart, I'm pretty sure. First, what I want to do, I'm gonna cut the stem. Oh, that looks so pretty already. This is giving me like wedding vibes, baby shower vibes. Easy, simple, chic, girly, neutral, everything in one. This is where I ended up putting it. It's a little bit busy for the area. There's a lot happening. And then this table is a little small, but I'm just gonna leave it there for now. I had this smaller faux rose arrangement right there, but I think I'm just gonna leave it right there. It's fine. I do want to get a different table for this area just because I'm not really loving the tones. Like I do, but then I don't. I want something a little bit more contemporary or modern looking. Like this is a modern shape, but the tones are a little bit more farmy. Is that what you would say? It's kind of like boho kind of color, and that's not really what I was trying to go for. Here, I was thinking of maybe sanding it and painting it like a light gray or something, but it's gonna look super DIY'd, and I'm not trying to go for that. So I think I might just get a different side table for this area. Okay, now for the Ulta haul. Again, I didn't do like a big purchase. This is just little stuff that, some of these were recommended by you, some of these I've had kind of in my cart for some time, and I wanted to just get them. So I got these charcoal exfoliating gloves. Me and Darius use these at pretty much every single time that we shower. So I got him the gray ones, and of course I got myself the beige ones. So these, let me open it since I need to put them in the shower anyway. These I use to get really soft skin, and yeah, there you go. Really soft skin. It exfoliates, gets all the dead skin off. So you can get those hard to reach areas. You can reach your back. You can exfoliate your legs, everything. And I just like how easy these are. Like, I've been using gloves like this for so long. My mom and my sisters, use them too. Oh, they're tiny. Oh, they stretch actually. This looks funny. And at first Darius was kind of like, I'm not using those, but now he's like, get me a new pair because I need a new pair. And I'm like, exactly. Like, you can never knock things till you try it, right? So his are bigger, thank goodness, because his hands would not fit in these, but these are his. Same thing, they're just gray, and this way we're able to tell whose is whose. Even right now though, we both have gray ones just like this, but he's a lefty and I'm a righty, so we already know the ones on the right side are mine, the ones on the left are his. So that's kind of how we went with it then. So there are 2 things that were recommended. There were a lot of things actually, because I did a poll or a questionnaire on my story too. I talk about Instagram a lot, but that's kind of where I'm the most active. So yeah, I did a question thing on there asking you guys what I needed from Ulta. So many people said to get the Tree Hut sugar scrubs, and I had the, I think it's an orange one. I had it a long time ago, and I was like, why have I not picked this up for our bathroom? And I had Darius smell this when we went to go pick it up, and he is a big time scent person. He loves scents that smell really, really good, like passion fruit scents or like peach or like strawberry, really good smelling body washes. He's all about it. So I got the passion fruit guava, and this is a sugar scrub, and it leaves your skin smelling so good and feeling so good because it's an exfoliator. Obviously it's a scrub. So this is how it looks, right? And the inside has like little beads in there, and it smells, this scent smells like a dream. It smells better than the other one that I had. Amazing. So it's made with shea butter, passion fruit, and guava extracts, and it's made, oh, I already said that, with shea butter. But if you haven't tried this scrub, so many of you guys recommended it to me, and I had already used this, so I was like, okay, I need to get another one. It is so good. They have a lot of different scents, so you can check them out just depending on like what you want. So there's that. And then also the Morphe, another item that I've had before, I just haven't picked up. So this is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, a setting spray that sets your makeup, makes it last all day long. And the reason why I like this one too is because the mist keeps spraying as long as you hold it. I don't want to waste it, but it keeps spraying and spraying until you stop. Most setting sprays you have to, which is fine too, but I don't know, it just makes this one like even better. And besides that, it's a really good setting mist. So again, I think this is good for all skin types, to be honest with you, and it's good to kind of make your makeup last all day long and lock it in place. I did get a few I want to share this. It says it's new. It's the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Face Mist sunscreen. I lately have been a sunscreen freak. I love trying different sunscreens. I love the smell of sunscreens. I love the way sunscreens make my skin look. Like, some people don't like sunscreens because they say, I feel like I got the sugar scrub on my lip. Some people say it makes their skin look very oily, but for me, I like that. To me, I call it glow. Okay, I like that glowy look to my skin. I like that glass skin effect. I don't know, I just do, even though I myself have oily skin. Lately, I've been learning to embrace the oils a lot more, just because it makes you look a little bit more youthful. And they say that if you produce more oils, you're less likely to age as fast. So this says it instantly refreshes and protects. It has an invisible finish, and it's oil free, and it's water resistant for up to 40 minutes. Now, of course, this is a spray, so it is not going to leave you with a white cast, which is also something I feel like a lot of people don't like with sunscreens. One, I feel like people don't like the sunscreen because of the application. Like, you put it on and then it ends up all over your hands, and then it's white, and then it's white on your skin. And then the second thing is the fact that it sometimes leaves a white cast, or if you take flash photos, it leaves a white cast as well. So with this one, I'm hoping that it doesn't do that. And I just realized my bun is out of place. But with this one, I'm hoping that it's just an easy super bomb application for sunscreen, and you can just spray it on, like even in here. Ooh, it's kind of like a thicker mist, I want to say. And I would maybe tap it in just to make sure it's like really in there. But it does have an invisible finish. You can see it's nice and glowy on the skin. I for sure think this is gonna give a glow, even though it says it's oil free, and it's SPF 55. Let me see if spray liberally and spread evenly by hand 15 minutes before sun exposure. So yeah, it recommends to spread it out with your hands after you spray it. Whole container 4 to 6 inches. Rub in. Do not spray directly into face. Spray on hands and apply to face. So don't do what I did. Do not go like this. Apparently you still have to use your hands and tap it in, which to me kind of defeats the purpose of a spray, because I was hoping to just, okay, yeah, I can see why they say not to apply it directly on your face or spray it directly on your face. It'll get on your lips and it kind of gives you that like sunscreen greasy feel and taste. Knowing me, I'm still gonna spray it directly on my face, just being honest. But okay, Kylie Velvet Liquid Lipstick in the color Commando, and it's supposed to be a velvet finish, so not matte. Yeah, it's on the pink side. I was hoping for more of a nude. I have a really hard time finding a light nude, kind of like a little bit lighter than MAC Strip Down Lip Pencil, something like that. I'm still gonna try this with my makeup on just to see how it looks, because swatched on your hand it can look a lot different than it does on your actual lips. So I'm still gonna try it regardless, and I'll probably still keep it. So this one I'm hoping is exactly what I'm looking for. This is Too Faced Melted Matte in Child Star. Ooh, that looks light. Once it dries down, it might kind of do the job, and if I wear MAC Strip Down. And the last item I got from Ulta is this Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer in the shade number 5. And I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hesitant on this one. Like, it had such good reviews, but I was hesitant because it looks kind of like, the packaging looks a little bit like it's a cute product, but like, is it going to work? And then I saw the reviews and I was like, okay, a lot of people are raving about this, so I'm going to try it. The doe foot applicator is big, but it's not like Tarte Shape Tape. It's a little bit in between like a NARS Radiant Creamy and the Tarte Shape Tape, so it's a good size. And it says it's, oh, it's thick. It says it's cakeless, so it's supposed to not be super cakey, and I think the shade is gonna work for me. So all it is literally you just pull out the funnel, and then that. Can you guys even see? Yeah, you guys can see. Like that, and then this is crushed rosemary. And I would recommend doing one at a time because you don't want to forget what is in the jar if you don't know off the top of your head. So I'm gonna use the black circles, these black circles, and I'm gonna put them on the top. Later on, I'll label the side. Here is how they turned out. I don't know exactly how I'm going to fix them in the cabinet just yet. I need to buy maybe like one of those stackers off of Amazon. I just have to see because the dimensions of our cabinet, it's kind of like awkward. So right now I have them in order alphabetically, obviously. So starting with basil. I don't have a sticker for this one, but I can tell just by looking at it like which one this is. And then we have the rest. I do have a few more spices that are in the bigger containers, but I think I'm gonna leave those for now. I basically just transferred all of the smaller jars into these. Now all I have left to figure out is this inside situation, because you can see it's really small compared to my hand. It's small, but it's deep, which makes it really hard for storage. So I'm gonna try to find, like I said, a stacker. This is kind of what I have left that I didn't put in the jars. Garlic salt, seasoned salt, caldo de sabor de pollo, margarita salt, salt. So there's that, but this is kind of the little area that I have to work with. Again, I'll kind of update you guys maybe in our apartment tour how I ended up organizing this whole thing. Today is the next day, but I thought I would kind of mash the two together since I'm getting ready right now to shoot some content. I might as well show you how some of these Ulta products ended up working out for me. I mean, not ended up working out because it's the first time I'm using them, but I guess kind of a first impression. Just real quick, I already have my foundation on. It's the Hourglass foundation stick, right? Yeah, Hourglass foundation stick in the shade beige. And then for my under eyes, I am going to use the Benefit concealer that I showed you. This one, and it's in the shade number 5. Never used this before, so I'm hoping it's as bomb as the reviews say. Even though I've never tried before, I am gonna let it sit on my skin for a little bit before I blend it. It doesn't seem super matte, so hopefully it doesn't dry down on me too quick. Fenty cream bronzer in honey glaze. I always get asked about this brush. This is my Japanesque 961, and I use it for cream contour, cream bronzer. I think that's fine, and I am going to blend this with my sponge too. Oh wow, this is full coverage, and it blends really well. The color is good for brightening on me, number 5. If I wanted to do even more concealing, I can probably go a shade up. Usually right after this I would go in with my powders, but I saw Karen, I love Sarai, on her story, I think it was, she mentioned that if you really want to, I think it was like if you really want to lock in your makeup or make your makeup last really long or get really flawless looking skin, to set all of your liquids and creams before going in with powder. So I'm going to try that today with the Morphe Continuous Mist. This is the one obviously this is all stuff I showed you guys earlier. I'm assuming you just let it dry down all the way before going in with powder, or dry down mostly. I'm not gonna say the concealer is completely creaseless, but then again, what concealer really is? I don't think I've ever had a concealer that's like 100%. Some crease less than others and are almost creaseless, but most of the concealers I have, just because I have like one fine line under here, like barely right there and right there, it creases in there, but besides that, it's looking good so far. Let me set it with my Airspun powder, which I haven't used this one in a while. This one. I think they have a new packaging for this too, but I've had this one for so long. Okay, let's just kind of set the bronzer a little bit. I'm gonna use this Benefit Hula Caramel. This one comes up pretty deep on my skin tone for some reason, but the regular one doesn't really work for me. So I only take a little bit because it can look really intense on me. See, it comes up a lot. So be careful if you're like my skin tone. This can come out a lot more pigmented if you're not light with it. Usually I leave my nose bare because I feel like I can never get the perfect nose contour. It always ends up looking crazy, but today I am going to do a little bit. We'll try it. This is the Vallarta Matte Bronzer from NARS. Looks just like this, and it is very cool tone for my liking, so I only use this on my nose. Let me get my brush. When I do add some bronzer to my nose, I use the Morphe M524, and this one again a little bit because it can be a lot. That's a little better though, for sure. I do have two lip colors. I am first going to line them with MAC Strip Down. I like this concealer. I do. I was a little iffy if I should get a different color, but I think this one is fine. That concealer is bomb. Okay. Lip color, I'll try the Too Faced one. It looks pretty light, but I'm gonna just dab on a tiny bit. And then I should have exfoliated my lips before, but oh well. That's pretty. It's coming off a little more gray, cool, purpley, kind of a little bit, but it looks pretty, right? A nice muted kind of nude. A little more cool tone than I would normally do, which I'm not mad at. I actually kind of like that. I'm hoping it doesn't get darker. I find that lip colors, I don't know if maybe it's my natural lip color, but lip colors after maybe like 30 minutes, they start to get really dark on me. Even if I wear a nude, it just gradually gets darker and darker. So I don't know what that's all about. But that's, I'm gonna add a tiny bit of the Kylie Commando. Ooh, that's creamy. The formula. And that's today's lip color. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then let's do a little bit of this. Oh, no. I'm tripping. Let me do some Master Chrome Maybelline highlighter. Super glowy. You guys already know I don't like to get too crazy with highlighter, as tempting as it can be. Just a little on the forehead. My oils start to seep through and I really don't need much highlighter. So I only focus this like where I really want to be even more. So I liked everything that I picked from Ulta this time around. I really do. The lip colors are good, the concealer for sure. The setting spray I've already used before. I used my gloves today. I love them. The scrub I have not used yet, but I already know I'm gonna love it because I've used the scrub before and the scent is phenomenal. But yeah, everything was a score this time around, but I pretty much just wanted to really quickly show you some of the products in use and in action. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will leave links to the little spices. I have them right there still. I'll leave links to that down below and links to everything that I purchased from Ulta. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for spending a part of your day with me and watching this video. I love you all, los quiero mucho, and I'll see you all in my next video.